And welcome back at the live desk now with our guest, Dr. Karen Dahl. She is a pediatric infectious disease specialist for the Helen DeVos Children's Hospital. We're answering your questions tonight about H1N1. Dr. Dahl, thanks again for your time. We've got a few more questions that have been coming in. I'm sure you're getting a lot of these yourself.
Yes.
Is there mercury, thimerosal? Is there thimerosal in the H1N1 vaccine?
Not in the nasal spray version of it. In some of the flu shot versions, there is thimerosal. Any of those that are the multi-dose vials that the shots come in have thimerosal. The single-dose vials do not. That is the same information for seasonal influenza vaccine, too.
Okay. We have been wondering as well, you know, we've got all the hand sanitizers. We've been trying to do all those things. How long does this virus last on a surface like a desktop or a computer keyboard?
2 to 8 hours, and that's going to depend a little bit on how much virus got there in the first place and the humidity and temperature of the room. But I think that means, you know, when I go to bed at night, if there were any contaminated surfaces from a sick person in my home, by the time I get up the next morning, I'm clear.
Does that speak to how vigorous this particular strain of virus is, that it can last outside of a host for 2 to 8 hours?
No, I don't think that's unusual. Many viruses and bacteria last for quite some time on surfaces.
Okay, it's just the way it goes, I guess. We also were talking about how soon after you get this shot are you protected. Now, for kids, they've got to get a series of these shots before they're fully inoculated. How long does it take to kick in? First for kids.
For the H1N1, we expect people to be fully protected after they receive 2 doses, whether they're children or adults, and that would be usually 2 weeks following that series. We expect some protection earlier, but really 2 weeks after you finish the series.
Are you planning on getting the shot yourself?
I've had the nasal spray version of the seasonal flu vaccine already this year, and I've had the H1N1 shot. And am I encouraging everyone who's asked me? The only people I can think who should not be getting this are children less than 6 months of age. It's not licensed for those. They don't make a good response to it. And those people who have a really very severe egg allergy. Otherwise, influenza is a serious disease. We see serious complications of it every year, and H1N1 seems to be showing the same characteristics. So I see no reason why we shouldn't vaccinate.
All right, there you have it right from the doctor's mouth. Dr. Karen Dahl, thank you so much for your time tonight. We appreciate it. See, let's go back up to you.